Hey, today the video is coming from live inside the minivan. So let me share a little inspiration with you while I drive, since my life has been insanely busy this week, and this is the only downtime that I have. So I'm making it happen. The American dream, right? Shooting YouTube videos inside my minivan. What I want to talk about today is negativity and negative people, because they seem to be like the new norm, like the new cool, hip and cool thing, new in thing. Like the zombie apocalypse. Like if you're not prepared to deal with these people, they're gonna take over the world. And especially with like the election and like all these hate crimes and like people hating on police and police hating on people, and like you just have to be ready for this negative outlook that people carry around these days. It's really toxic and it's scary. So let's try to combat some of that, and not in a physical way, because that's clearly ineffective. But just more or less, like, if you're keeping negative company and you can't, and they're dragging you down, find some new company to keep. Do yourself that favor and rid yourself of that negative energy. It sucks, and they do rub off on you. And if you're not rubbing off on them and being beneficial to them, and then that in turn benefits you, then don't keep that company, because you are the company you keep. That's a saying. That's a good one. That just came to me. But seriously, so get rid of those people. If they're dragging you down, they're holding you back from some glorious opportunity that could be awaiting you, and they're holding you back. Get rid of those people. And second, if you are around negative people and they're talking about, this happens all the time. You walk in, you walk up on some people, maybe at work, maybe in a social event, and they're talking about someone, or they're nitpicking someone. Please be that person that puts an end to that. Don't feed into their negative conversation. People find, and this is something that I've been trying to do, like a 21-day challenge. Do not talk crap. Do not talk about negative things. Don't make that a topic of your conversation. 21 days, try to do it. If you mess up, you gotta start over. Day one, and try to go 21 days without negative comments or engaging in negative conversation. It will change your life. So if you walk up into a conversation and people are talking about someone else, or they're talking about management, or they're talking about anything, they're bashing someone in some way, either walk away if you can't be confrontational, and not necessarily confrontational, but if you can't be the one to change the topic, or be the one to actually even call them out, depending on who they are. And like, there's some people, your friends, you can say, hey, like, you're sitting here, you're being negative, stop. There's other people, like, you'll just walk away. There's other people that you can just try to weasel your way in and change the conversation nonchalantly. But disarm these people. Disarm their negative comments. Like, if they're talking about something and they're talking about, they think it needs to be this way, or they think it needs to be that way, or this person needs to change that, I encourage you, I challenge you, to try to ask them, like, okay, would you say this to that person's face? Honestly, would you? Because if you wouldn't, then you need to stop talking about it. Done. And if they would, tell them to walk over there and talk to them. And then if it's a situation that needs to be changed that they're just talking about, ask them how they would change the conversation, or change the situation, what needs to be different. And then they need to go do it. Because if you're not going to take action on what you're talking about, you don't have any business talking about it. And if you wouldn't say those things to someone's face, you don't have any place to be talking about it. And we do this all the time, and it's hurtful and it's irresponsible. And I just, we need to get rid of these people. Not get rid of the people, we need to get rid of this attitude. So I challenge you to not engage in negative conversation, and to, kind of confront these people if you walk up into a situation where negative topics are being talked about, and encourage people to either resolve them or forget about them, because otherwise you're carrying around negative feelings, negative vibes, and it's not good for anyone, and it needs to stop. It's horrible. So that's my spiel for today. I hope you can utilize some of that information. I've been applying some of that in my own life, and I've noticed a difference. So that's what I got for you today. I'll be back on tomorrow. I got some other stuff I need to talk to you about. But so for today, can we ixnay this negative Nancy outlook that people have? Let's try to do something about that. Okay. So go out there and conspire someone. Share it, like it, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right. Bye.